play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on the slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
Here's Morant. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And he's able to get it back. Jackson with a screen on Conley. Bane, the pass to Jackson. It's not going to go for him.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Edwards can't hit.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. And it's Morant off the drive. It's blocked by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. The finish. And it's powered home by Towns.
And just so great to see a big man busted up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move, wow, incredible.
Now here's Bane. Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. On the wing, Brooks. To stop the run. Good.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Now here's Conley. They get it again. Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Towns. From the arc. Off the left rim and out.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Outside Conley. To the paint. Here's Towns. Misses the layup.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Morant, the pass to Adams. From deep, Bane. Adams finds Bane. Morant with it. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter here. Inside, here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Adams with a screen on McDaniels. And then Morant with the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And so Gobert nails both of them.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Now here's Conley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Morant. Hitting his third shot in 7 looks.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Morant against Conley. To the middle. Here's Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Here's Morant, and he drives in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Conley passes to Gobert. The shake, and Gobert with the stuff.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. Adams covering. With 1 on the clock. And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves ahead, up 5. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. Memphis trailing here. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him. You just can't get all tangled up like that.
Here's Gobert. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Morant with it. Give him 8. Knocks down the triple. Morant's got 11 points.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. Conley with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. No good. Well, Memphis shooting 46%, a decent average so far.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, the swat by Adams. And here's Morant. 13 points in the game. Second shot opportunity, and the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And Adams no good on that one. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters. That was some by-the-book basketball. Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and finishes strong.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. And another miss by Memphis. Minnesota in the lead. Down low. To the paint. Pass to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Making his presence known with that spot. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Tillman with a screen. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Shot clock at 2. Jones misses. For Minnesota, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Gobert in the high post. Well, Richard, as a former player yourself, what's your take on stars demanding trades and jumping around the league so much?
It's tough because I've seen the other thing happen to stars. Blake Griffin re-signs with the Clippers. They show him videos of putting his jersey in the rafters, and then he's traded a year later. So I think everybody has to figure out what is best for them, but you also have to try as an individual and as a professional to fulfill your obligations. And I think trades can be someplace in the middle of that.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Prince comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Kennard. Gobert, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
1:16 left in the first half of this game. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Gobert. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis' ball. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 6-point game. Kennard outside. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. Banked it in off the glass. Gobert's got 6 here in the quarter.
You have to love what Gobert is doing on the offensive end so far. Staying active and finding lots of ways to contribute.
To win the drought. Rebound Minnesota. 29 seconds left in the second quarter. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. 15 seconds left in the first half. Jones, the pass to Kennard, just 5 to shoot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Naz Reid. And he makes the first. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Good on both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Noel drives in. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
The Timberwolves, 27.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game. He's been everywhere.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Memphis trailing here. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his 3rd foul so far. And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. Inside. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Gobert with a screen on Bane to the inside. Gobert against Adams. They get it back. Pass to McLaughlin. Gobert with a screen on Bane. Back to Gobert. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Right side Moran. From deep, Bane. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's McLaughlin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Gobert. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
First team foul.
He's off on the first.
Jordan McLaughlin. First personal foul.
And the second free throw is good.
The explosiveness of Moran is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Here's McLaughlin, hounded by Moran. Gobert with a screen on Moran. Down low. Gobert on the high post. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Moran. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
Showing off that verb. Moran attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
They set the screen. Outside Moran. Three-pointer. Here's Adams. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Pass to Gobert. Puts the move on, and that's 2 points on the layup. Gobert's got 26.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Right side Moran. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Pass to Bane. Offensive rebound, Adams. Right side Moran. Second chance shot. He squares up and sinks it. Give him 20.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Gobert with a screen on Moran. And there's the lob. And Gobert with the stuff.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Timeout call, Memphis. 44 seconds left in the third. Outside Jones. To the middle. Here's Aldama. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to Conchar. Back to Kennard. Shoots. Can't nail the jumper. And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He made up. And spend a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Minnesota, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
They get the rebound. Here's Gobert. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Memphis trailing here. Morant with it. He's picked up by Conley. Lets it go from deep. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. Goes back up. And he lays it in.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota? Morant, the pass to Bane. Back to Brooks from deep. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. From deep, Morant. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. There's the drive. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Bam! Rudy Gobert. I mean, that was a loud 2 points.
Here's Morant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And Morant drops them both. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Conley against Adams. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The floor general Conley, dependable at finding his guys in screen and roll sets.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Crosses over. Gobert, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. And it's Morant off the drive.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Minnesota in the lead. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
1:07 left in the fourth. Gobert with a screen on Bain. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Adams. And Gobert with the stuff. And stolen by Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. The three-pointer off the mark. Edwards against Bain. Here's Gobert, and it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Bain finds Brooks. Jackson with it. Back to Brooks. To the wing on the left. Adams with a screen on Conley. Here's Morant. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And here's Minnesota now. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
players in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. And that's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Now, here is Young. Collins setting the pick for Murray. Now the pass to Capella. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a three-point game.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up two.
And Steven Adams just a wrecking ball down there with his size and strength in the offensive glass.
Young way outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Young for 3. Again, Young missing.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
This is where Morant is so dangerous. The open court, he knows how to exploit a defense.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Atlanta's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Young passes to Collins to end the run, and the layup is up and in.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Morant against Hunter. Morant outside. He kicks it to Adams. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. John Morant again. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And Adams with the slam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now, here is Young. There's the triple. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Morant outside. Rebound by the Hawks.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Young for 3. Another miss by Young.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now Jackson. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. And it goes down 2 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now, here is Young. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Again, Young missing.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers. Not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Morant after the made shot from John Collins. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Hunter against Morant. Going inside.
Yes, sir.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And this offensive system, Brett, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the case of emergency break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Here's Jackson following the basket by Trae Young. Adams with the screen on Murray. Bain kicks to Jackson. Clock at 6. Jackson with the screen. A 3 from Morant. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Young outside. Capella sets a screen for Young. From outside, off the mark. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's the... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
They've got Kennard. He's out there with Morant, and it's Tillman in at the 5. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Wow, how about that? Getting better and better from distance. John Collins with a nice shot there.
Morant outside. The shake. And he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Morant outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Hawks trail by 12.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. It has sparked the injury bug his whole career. You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative. And let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
Kennard against Murray. Now, here's Kennard. Guarded closely. Jackson, a screen on Capella. Tillman. Good work defensively by Capella. And here's Atlanta. They're on a 12-4 run. And here's Young from the arc. John Morant grabs the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. So timeout call here. The first for Memphis. Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now, because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Aldama's checked in, and Jones subbed in for Morant. Young outside. Collins setting the pick for Young. And the three ball is good. And now it's only a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Yeah, Trey's not going to pass up a shot like that.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. In the corner, Kennard with it. Shakes him, and Capella sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young with the ball. Right side, Collins. Back to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. On its way from Young for 2. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Young's got 16 points.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Wide open look here for Murray. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Brooks comes in for John Concha. And it's Bain in for Luke Kennard. Now here's Jones. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over to the wing. Outside, Bain. To stop the drought. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see a miss from there.
Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
Now here's Jones. Brooks outside. Back to Jones. Lets the 3 fly. Shoots a fader, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And Young kicks to Collins. It's stolen by Jones. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Back to Bain. Good work defensively by Capella.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David. We'll be back at
The Grizzlies, 26. The Hawks, 29.
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Collins and Capella man the post position. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Hunter in at the three, the small forward.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
John Collins can bully you on the inside, He can spot up and shoot a little bit from the three-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with.
Another three for Atlanta.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And Morant throws it down.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Collins, a screen on Morant. Shots good from Young.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
Both free throws good from Morant. Atlanta leading by 5. Young looking it over. Pass to Murray. Back to Young. Murray with it. Takes a 3. The rebound by Steven Adams.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. Griffin finds Bogdanovic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Bay against Brooks. Bay passes to Okongwu. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovic. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
The putback, and Johnson is right there. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Free throw line numbers for him, 6 of 7.
And a lot of his points coming by way of the free throw.
So he gets them both. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. The Hawks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Bogdanovic, that's for 2. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovic. Bay finds Bogdanovic. Drills it from outside. Bogdanovic has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And here's Bogdanovic after the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. Bogdanovic, no luck.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Well, the range for Bogdanovic continues to expand. He's showing real confidence taking the long bombs.
Adams with the screen on Griffin. Payne for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now, here's Bain. He's got 6. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Johnson with a screen on Jones. A wide open look here for Okongwu. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bogdanovich against Jones. Jackson from long range. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Walking foul call. Desmond first personal foul. 13 foul. Coming onto the floor for the Grizzlies.
And Atlanta has possession. Bogdanovich dishes to Okongwu.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with 3/4 behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Kennard in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Bain kicks to Kennard. No good from outside. Atlanta leading by 13. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Okongwu. Bay with it. From deep. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Adams with the screen on Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Johnson. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Sadiq Bey. And Trey Young subbed in for Griffin. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Bain, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Grizzlies on defense. Trailing by 13. Collins a screen on Kennard. Young's shot is off.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Brooks kicks to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Bain. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Hunter finds Collins. Hunter on the wing, fades and shoots. A 3-pointer is right on target. Hunter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Grizzlies trail by 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Adams, the pass to Kennard. On the wing, Bain. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Grizzlies have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Outside for Jackson. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense, and he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Collins setting the pick for Young. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Beyond the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Kennard against Young. Kennard, the pass to Bain. That three off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Atlanta.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And Bain drops them both. 54 seconds left to play in the final quarter. From deep three-point range, and there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Young.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Brooks against Collins. And again, it's Atlanta.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And Adams kicks to Bain. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
Young against Kennard. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Young. Puts up a three. It's good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
afternoon, live on 2K Sports. Smitty, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5. And here's Minnesota now. It's a 3-point game. Young against Conley. Here's Gobert. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Young against Conley. Outside Young. To the middle. Crafty move. And Capella with the lay-in.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Pass to Young. Outside Murray. Screen by Capella. 4-3. Shot clock at 5. Young from long range. And Collins with the slam.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Greg.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in. And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Young, the pass to Collins. Driving to the basket, and Collins with the slam.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Gobert finds Conley. Back to Gobert. Pass to Conley. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Inside. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Gobert. And he lays it up and in. Gobert's got 8 points.
This is where size matters. No one's stopping Gobert on that shot.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their 2nd winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Down low. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
Young, the pass to Capella. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. .127 left in the first quarter. Outside McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Murray. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Excellent D there from Capella. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Hunter finds Young. Fires for 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
Young from long range. Kept alive.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Gobert with a screen on Murray. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Young from long range. Young missing again. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. McDaniels with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Gobert with a screen on Collins. Oh, there's the alley! And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Hawks on top. They lead by 2. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at point guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
This could be a big night for Rudy. He's showing great focus on the offensive end so far.
Pass to Capella. Outside Young. Stolen by Conley. Takes a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them. And you know what, Trae Young, he almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
Gobert passes to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Well, Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
Here's Gobert, and Collins with the big block. And he recovers it. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
There's Young with the 3. Here's Collins. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the slam dunk by Capella.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Conley against Young. To the inside, Gobert.
You know, reading the floor and making the right play. Mike Conley is a true point guard.
And it's Collins off the drive. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
How about the bounce?
We could call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. The rebound by the Hawks.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Outside Young. And here's Hunter from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. And now a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strength and rarely forcing anything.
Conley passes to Gobert. bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Collins passes to Capella. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Outside Conley. Stolen by Young. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Kicks it out to Collins. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Clock at 6. And then it's Collins with the dunks.
Terrific move by Collins, an emerging big man who's still reaching his potential.
Gobert with a screen on Young. Throws it up high. Stolen by Capella. And here comes the break. And Collins with the jam.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Gobert looking to win the run, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Rudy Gobert not content to just take the foul, used his size to follow through for the bucket.
11 seconds left to play in the half. Collins inside. Over Conley. John Collins has been leading the charge for the Atlanta. Allie, as always, thank you.
28, the Hawks, 32.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. If you look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
He has come out energized, and as a result, he's been crushing it offensively.
Not someone they usually rely on to do this, but you need role guys to step up once in a while and help you out.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Griffin. Then there's Sadiq Bey. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. And it's Johnson in at the 4 slot.
Coming off his third All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
Prince is checked in for Minnesota. Noel comes in for Mike Conley. Here's Bogdanovic. And the shot goes in. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Sweet little inside shot by Bogey, adjusting his touch for a close-range bucket.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite, and with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
And Minnesota calls time here. Griffin against Edwards. Ticked by Gobert. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. He gets it in there. Gobert's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Bogdanovic, no good. The Timberwolves trail.
Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
a much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Pass to Okongwu. Up top, Griffin. No one near him. No good on the shot. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Noel. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Gobert. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. For Atlanta, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Bay. Here's Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
Good work from there. I'm loving Bogey's attitude today.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Shoots over Okongwu. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Second chance effort. Nifty move. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gobert's got 34 points.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Bogdanovich from long range. Sinks it from distance. Bogdanovich has got 9 points now in the second half. Gobert with a screen on Griffin. And he lobs it up top. And Gobert with the stuff.
I mean, he's tailor-made for those pick and roll sets. Gobert, a big-time finisher on the move.
Outside Bogdanovich. To the paint. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Edwards against Griffin. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Bogdanovich. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Edwards against Griffin. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it.
Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left in the third.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Young with the bucket.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Hunter. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Hawks on top. They lead by 4. And time for a short break. Stay right there. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. The Hawks leading. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Improved shot mechanics, improved strength. DeJounte Murray is becoming a force.
Conley passes to Gobert. That's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And Gobert with the stuff.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Capella, screen on Conley. And Young gets it to go.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Gobert with a screen on Hunter. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Goes up again. Missed it, even after all of those chances. Young against Conley. Little turnaround. Young can't hit for Minnesota. They've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Left side Conley. And he lobs it up. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Collins with a screen on Conley. Tries to keep it alive. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Outside Conley. Inside. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Conley against Young. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Edwards and pass to Gobert. That shot off. Great D that time from Murray. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. There's Young with the three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Minnesota calls timeout. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for Hunter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
Okay, thank you, Allie. Outside Bogdanovich. For three. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry. But it can go the other way as well.
The three. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Talk about range. Bogey is showcasing how dangerous he is.
Conley against Young. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And the basket is good. Gobert's got 44.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Bogdanovich from long range. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Gobert inside. Defended by Murray. Gobert with the bucket. Gobert's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. 55 seconds left to play in the fourth. The shot won't fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Now Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Bogdanovich from long range. And Conley grabs the miss. And here's Minnesota now, trailing by 8. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Hey, rejected by Capella. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
It's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Allie.
And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all four quarters.
Now a look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Bain finds Brooks. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Michael Conley picks one up.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with it.
Second free throw, no good.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now here's Gobert, out to the right wing. To the middle. And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Memphis with the ball. Morant kicks to Bain. And it's Brooks in the corner. Back to Bain. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Gobert, the screen. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Morant drives in. And Morant throws it down.
How about the authority from Morant? And the way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim. And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after the basket by Minnesota. Morant passes to Bain. Great D that time from Edwards.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Conley dishes to Gobert. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter. Morant outside. Here he goes. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Edwards inside. Guarded by Bain. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Adams with the screen on Edwards. Rand. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Inside. Here's Gobert. Second chance shot. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
There's 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. And it's Morant missing. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Edwards passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Morant outside. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Morant.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Conley the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
8 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Jackson a screen on Edwards. Bain inside the three-point line.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves lead by 3. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Edwards against Bain. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant right side. And finished off by Morant.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Conley the pass to Gobert. And here is McDaniel. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got the lead up to 3 now for Minnesota.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Bain kicks to Jackson. He nails it, and we're tied up. Jackson's got 5 points so far. Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from three-point range, but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see the numbers trending in the direction you mentioned.
Brooks, that's a 2-pointer. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. McDaniels with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. That sends Rudy Gobert to the free throw line. It goes on Dylan Brooks. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Morant with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Kept alive. Here's Gobert. And the rejection by Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in that. 2 minutes.
In the corner, it's Payne. Adams dishes to Brooks. Jackson has the open look. A miss that time would have put him up. Minnesota in the lead. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Here's Gobert. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Morant passes to Jackson. Jackson with the screen. It's tipped. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Conley the pass to Gobert. Sweet move. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's Brooks in the corner. Shoots over McDaniel. And play stops as it looks like they called over the back here.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and going to be called every time.
Here's Gobert. They shoot again, and it's good on the layup. Gobert's got 8 points in the quarter.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Conchar, the pass to Kennard. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
So that'll be it.
Fans, let's hear it for the Jabberwockies!
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. They've got Kennard. He's out there with John Morant. And it's Conchar in at the 3 slot. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Anderson with the screen for Prince. To the inside. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Prince. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Pass to Tillman. To the left wing. Morant outside. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And there's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Morant looking around. 4 on the clock. Pass to Kennard. And again, Memphis no good. Minnesota shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Here's Prince. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Morant with it. Guarded now by Prince. Conchar, the pass to Aldama. Morant with it. They set the screen. And Morant throws it down.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Kicks it out to Prince. And the pass to Reed. Timberwolves passing it around. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Memphis trailing here. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Morant. Oh, wow!
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Prince misses.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Morant drives in. Bane kicks to Adams. Bane with the bucket. And now it's a 3-point Memphis lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Noel passes to Prince. Right wing. Pass to Noel. 5 to shoot. There's the pick. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Reed gets the bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And they get it back. And that's a foul called on Naz Reed. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Bane. From downtown. They get it again. Here's Adams. Count it. And the foul. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
And the immovable object, once Adams gets position, he keeps it. That is a terrific rebound.
The Grizzlies have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Here's Morant. He's got 17. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Noel. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Pass to Bane. Stolen by Anderson. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Alexander Walker. Adams defending. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. He kicks to Morant. Six to shoot. Outside, Bane. Outside, Jackson. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Seconds left in the 3rd quarter. To the middle. Here's Prince. The layup missed. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Grizzlies lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. They've got Anderson. He's out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Clock at 2, and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Towns, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. McDaniels comes in for Taurean Prince. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Noel. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
The offensive rebound out to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards can't hit.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Morant drives in. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And so it's Bean with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Morant against Conley. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
And a wide open look for Payne. Doesn't go for him. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Bobbed up there for Edwards. Stolen by Brooks. Morant with it. Picked up by Edwards. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 8. Left side, Edwards. And the layup's good off the glass. Edwards got his first points in this one.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Rudy Gobert with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. A nice shot by McDaniels. Now just a 4-point Memphis lead.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Timberwolves have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Outside, Towns. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Morant against Conley. Morant dishes to Jackson. Edwards against Payne. Shot clock at 5. Morant passes to Jackson. Out to Morant. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Edwards. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. They're up by 1. 1:36 left in the game. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Morant passes to Jackson. That one goes. Count it. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Conley surveying the D. Gobert with a screen on Morant. The kick out to Town. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Jackson a screen on Edwards. Outside, Payne. Now the dish to Brooks. Stolen by McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Baines to take the lead. Edwards can't hit. Now Morant. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Kennard, he's checked in for Brooks.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Kennard.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Morant. Misses the easy scuff. Edwards with it. Now defended by Bain. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bain. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Can't get the 3 to fall. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson's going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and run. Those were pressure-packed free throws. And he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're down by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Edwards. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through.
tradition of NBA. And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Young against Brooks. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Capella with the jam.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
The drive by Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Young against Morant. Pass to Murray. Collins with a screen on Bane. Shot clock at 6. And Collins with the slam.
I mean, defending this team, you have to track Collins in the pick and roll. He'll hurt you if you lose him.
And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Whoa! Did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Bane with a screen on Hunter. From deep, Morant. He drops it from range. Morant's got 5 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Capella. Outside Hunter. Morant against Young. 4 on the clock. And he lobs it up. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Outside Bane. Adams with a screen on Murray. Elbow shot. That one a little long.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Young inside. Pounded by Morant. And it's Capella with the jam.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
Morant against Hunter. Atlanta with the rebound.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Adams a screen. Morant, he's open. And another miss by Memphis.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Pass to Hunter. Young against Bane. Young, the pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Adams with a screen on Hunter. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a smooth move by Morant off the pick and roll, getting himself some elbow room to take a shot.
And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Throws it up high. Jackson can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Capella screen on Morant. Young with it. Jackson in his pocket. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. The Hawks leading. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. There's Young with the three, and the Hawks with another three.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
From deep, Bain. And again, Memphis no good. Outside Young. Another three for Atlanta.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
It'll count. That shot, no good. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks. On the court for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, down low.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Young against Jones. Lets it fly from 18. Offensive rebound. And stolen by Jones. Pass to Kennard. Tillman in the post. Defended by Murray. Young against Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Collins with the drive. And it's Tillman with a rebound.
Whew. He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Moran, he's checked in for Memphis. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if the bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Morant with the slam!
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Collins with a screen on Morant. Oh, there's the alley! And Collins with the slam.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
It's stolen by Hunter and stolen by Morant. And there it is for him. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
No, it's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Pass to Young. Lets a three fly. That shot is off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. There's a screen. Here's Morant. Here's Tillman. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Atlanta's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Young, the pass to Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside Morant, lots of room. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's Collins off the drive. Grizzlies with the rebound. A minute and a half left in the second period. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Young. That free throw misses. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Adams checked in for Tillman. Jaren Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Desmond Bane in for Kennard. He hits the second from the line. A minute and a half left in the second. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Murray. Here's Capella. The kick to Hunter from behind the arc. Murray finds Young. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get one up here. And here's Hunter for 3. He buries it from 3. Hunter's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Jackson with it. Jackson with a screen on Hunter. Oh, he misses the dunk. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Ooh, hit him with the spin cycle. Everyone out there is a little dizzy by that move by Murray.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Pass to Conchar. The 3 is up. And again, Memphis no good. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. Capella with it. From 13. Misses off the right iron.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Adams, the pass to Morant. Kennard on the wing. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks looking in total control with this 17th. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be...
The Grizzlies, 19.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. A fantastic game from Clint Capella in this one.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
They've got Onyeka Okongwu. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Griffin. Then there's Johnson. And it's Bey in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Okongwu. No stopping him there. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Jackson with a screen on Bogdanovic. Morant into the lane.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
And Atlanta shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
A challenging stretch here for Memphis. You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the assist numbers don't jump out at you, but he has great court vision at all times, runs the pick and roll well, and is shifty in the paint.
And here's Morant outside. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Sinks the tray. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game.
This is Bogdanovich's game. Catch, shoot, score.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Hey, from long range. That one is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. There's the triple. And it's Bane with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Kennard can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And stolen by Bane. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
What is going on right now?
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Picked up by Okongwu. Bogdanovich from long range. Gets the 3 to fall. Bogdanovich has got 6.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Here's Morant. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And Morant with the basket on the assist from Adams. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half. Bogdanovich against Morant. 4-3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Atlanta's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. On the wing, Bay. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Adams grabs the miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And here's Okongwu for 3. Here's Bogdanovich. Bay from long range. 6 on the shot clock, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. .105 left in the third quarter. Jackson with a screen on Bogdanovich. And it's Morant off the drive.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Morant against Bogdanovich.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Bane with it. Lays it up and banks it in.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Hits the trifecta. Bogdanovich has got 9 points now in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. And the ball out of play, the Grizzlies will have it.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Stolen by Capella. Pass to Hunter. Tries it from the top of the key. Another shot. Now Murray. Outside Young. There's the three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Atlanta liking their chances. Ending the quarter with a... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page? Whew.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Memphis, Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Kennard in at the three. There's Young with the three. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Bane. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
What a pass from Moran. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
There's Young with the three. Grizzlies with the rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Atlanta.
You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
There's Young with the three. Nails it from 3. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Jackson on the wing. Pass to Adams. Here's Moran. Capella with a block.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
Collins. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
Free throw is good from Collins. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Morant with the slam!
Okay, I see you, Josh, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Capella screen on Morant. Young from long range hits the three-pointer.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Atlanta's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Young from long range. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Morant tries a 10-footer. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Young from long range. Young missing again. Memphis, they're working against the clock now. Outside Morant. Into the lane. The rebound by Murray.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Fires from deep. Down low. Tries again. The kick to Hunter. Just 4 to shoot. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Kennard against Young. Goes up at the stripe, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. If he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Capella got a chance to get it off. The offensive rebound. Murray from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hawks.
A big key tonight, second chance points.
Yeah, B.A., they really hit the offensive glass. They won the battles for loose balls, giving them plenty of extra opportunities.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Trae Young.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And the basket by Bane.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Young, the pass to Collins. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. From the high post. The rebound by the Hawks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Hunter can't get it to go. Collins against Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Young way outside. No good. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better.
On. .2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying your Friday. You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. Towns. Good work defensively by Capella.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Young outside. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
And now here comes Collins leading the break. The pass to Capella, stolen by Conley. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Towns a screen on Young. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Hits the three-point bomb.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Kicks it out to Collins. And he drives in.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Edwards. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Conley against Young, and the dunk by Capella.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Outside, Towns. Looking for Gobert, he gets it there. Outside, Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. And Edwards with the stop.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Young, right side, feeds it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Mike Conley is comfortable. It doesn't matter what area of the floor he's on. That time in the mid-range.
Capella with a screen on Conley. They get it back. Hunter on the wing. Young looking it over. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's Capella missing. Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Young from outside. Gobert pulls it in. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Pass to Gobert. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I'm beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And here's Young from the arc. Collins throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And how about the heart from Collins on that play, working through the foul for the N1 opportunity.
Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Anthony. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And Young kicks to Collins. Now, here is Young. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. And that's 11 points for Anthony Edwards.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window, and exploits it.
Murray against Edwards. And here is Hunter. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Towns, the pass to Gobert. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert shoots such an outstanding percentage. He consistently knows what shots to take.
Conley against Young. Lobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's stolen by Capella. Collins with it. Now guarded by Towns. Unable to get that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Towns a screen on Murray. For the 3. Karl Anthony Towns, and that's good. Towns has got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota. Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health. And if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Young with no one around. Capella, the pass to Young. And the shot goes down. Young's got his first bucket in this one.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Now Murray. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Down low, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Johnson the screen. And Bogdanovich kicks to Johnson. The Hawks working the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Edwards. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think of a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Okongwu. And McDaniels with the block. Thanks so much, David. And we'll start. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got Johnson. Bogdanovich is out there with Griffin. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5. Bogdanovich looking around. Right side, Griffin. Three-pointer. And he's good on the 3-ball. Griffin's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Hawks.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. And Edwards drops them both. Here's Bogdanovich. No points in the game yet for him. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break from 18 feet away. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Towns dishes to Gobert. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Here's Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Atlanta, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. He hits both from the stripe.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean, he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
The Hawks trail by 12. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Prince outside. Hands it from downtown. Prince has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
It's a real skill to be able to move without the basketball. Taurean Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Anderson finds Prince. Back to Anderson. Johnson with the block. Left side, Griffin. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. On defense, Atlanta. 8-point game. Prince's shot is good.
This guy has spent his career underrated. Prince can stretch the defense and do a lot of little things for you.
Bogdanovich wide open. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And here's Prince outside. 1:44 left here in the third quarter. And he jams it with authority.
This guy is a fantastic finisher near the hoop. Taurean Prince with an emphatic 2.
Outside, Bogdanovich. The three. Another three for Atlanta.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
Prince outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Outside, Bogdanovich. Prince with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Prince. The shot's good. Prince has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, you know Prince is going to be aggressive. So if you're not going to make a commitment to stop him, he's going to make high percentage shots like that one.
The three from Bogdanovich. Good on the three-point shot. Bogdanovich has got 14 points.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's a good screen. A three ball. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. The three from Bogdanovich. Outside for Griffin to the paint. Here's Okongwu. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The
previous play is under review.
Again, and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired. Well, and a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Bogdanovich with it to the right side. Griffin, no one around him. No good on the triple. Edwards looking it over, and Towns throws it down.
Unbelievable. That's the big cat. So fluid at the center position.
Atlanta calls timeout. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks, David. Young outside. Kicks it out to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he can't jam it through.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And finished off by Collins.
The play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong.
Over in the corner, Edwards. That's a 2 from Towns. Edwards kicks to Towns. Rebound, Atlanta. Young with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Here's Collins, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Here's Towns. Back to McDaniel. Out to Edwards. Fires from deep. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Karl Anthony Towns, as a big man, is a tremendously solid passer, willing to move the basketball.
Capella sets a screen for Young. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. They double-team Conley. Out to the right wing. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Collins with the drive. And then Collins slams it in.
And how about the mobility from the big man? I love when Collins takes charge and goes aggressively to the hoop.
Young outside. Takes a 3. Gobert pulls it in.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Conley against Young. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Minnesota.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Edwards.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Fires the three, and another three for Minnesota.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
He was all alone on that one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
And it's Towns missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.